Ya ko portuan nim chakanan karweni ni gole ngan program nim chijana dan MarshalleseTV. Once again, welcome, and we're very happy to be here this morning. With us, we have Joe Rollins, who is at Springdale High, one of the assistant principals there, and I am going to ask him to tell us a little bit about his background and what he does.
Sure. I've had the chance to work in Springdale for the last 9 to 10 years now, and I started at Georgia Junior High. I was a teacher and assistant principal there, and I had the chance to move to Springdale High School and learn a little bit more about the high school experience and work there for a number of years. I love both schools, but now we're here today to talk about a new opportunity for students, and that's our new School of Innovation.
Jono me ito ang charwalo chugulgin nang chunguliyo elaban kar lelok charwalin kadagin ilo cho chunerali chuno ni melgin kiyo chejito bajan kanan barkan chon chugul majadan chugul innovation.
You said you're now over at the high school, and you have a very exciting program that or a school actually that's going to be starting in the fall.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people are talking about it, and it's called the School of Innovation. Can you tell us about the school and what it has to offer and who qualifies?
Absolutely. What the School of Innovation does, it has allowed us to go back and take certain parts of the school process that all of us truly enjoyed, and it's given us an opportunity to get away from some of the things that students wish we could redo. So what it allows us to do, it allows more flexibility, more options, more student voice than we've ever been able to allow before. And then it offers us the ability to give a high school diploma, career and industry certificates, and then ultimately an associate's degree in college if students stay in the program the full length of the time.
Chugulin nge jidong kanan ka chon chugulo me emarang kaman wajen kamani meno me char kanan kamani meno me char jam merong kamani eno dilo technology, science, math chugulin ay bara offer ke jangan eno diploma bara eno dengan bar kebu jangan associate degree.
The way that we get to do this is through the technology that we can offer students. When students enroll in the School of Innovation, each child will receive a laptop, a Chromebook.
You know, I need pello chugulin kebu jangan chugulin all chugulin jangan kajong jingkata kan technology all regulo meron itong chugulin edi warai laptop chuan tool ngan kamane kebu jangan er pello chugulin.
What that does for us, it allows all of their textbooks, it allows all of their lessons to be at their fingertips 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Time ini kemana laptop ini kemana ini jadi all even textbook ini naik all even cerbal ini merenjai uji ngan perilu jugul ini kebojir pe all even ren project ngan air dong ngan jugul.
The benefit of that is if students go home and they get stuck on assignments, or if they need a little bit more time, or if they can move even more quickly, if they don't have to wait on other students, they have that flexibility to move at their own pace, study at their own tempo, study anywhere, anytime that they choose to.
Tain elun emman kaga menin luar mage langar mage kain cerbal kene rujuguro mer ramagat ramarong wan malakot chen rujuguro chet me ragujien or elabien nganer mage bar cerbal ta ko mer rajagui kamane eban po chuan agaban rebi chuan jan chuan aga rojan de wan malo gilo chuan ilo chongan me chongan level an jung ruju.
Let me add something to that also. Emanewan chugulin ga kwane do independent work kwen mage adan ngo ko beri mo me jabre rela kata ko amlo chigin chugul ko meron pogengan kabi jugne ne ama gilo chabro chigin e me ko espado me ko peri ilo chigin charbalo ko ama ko meron adan ko it's flexible ngana kamani jugo konan kamani.
The reason that we can do these things, there are a number of waivers that we've applied for through the state that allow us to change what the school day looks like. It's allowed us to change some of the characteristics that we look for in teachers also. The teachers that are going to be at this school will care for your child all day long. There will be a full team of teachers there, but their time commitment extends beyond the end of the school day.
Ngan ragire meron pelu chukul gain ma wawi na yer ito baron chalabal ban rujuguren rene kachong kay baro rujuguron nijir yumin awaleben yen go meron pelu chukul gain lo chukulin elang wawi go me chukulin ani kachong kay ragiro meron gun pawajak nganayer ber lale rujuguren nijir lo train lo pelu chukulin.
And the way that we're going to do this is everybody knows how to reply to a text message or to an email or to a phone call. Teachers are going to do that up until 8 o'clock at night, every school day.
That's good.
Wawinin ay ne kamane wawinin rujugure ne ene jor wawin ay do baran tax a kamane chawra wawin go men ramarang communicate pen rujugu arga giro ay longan rally da ka wachuda ngebar wor chawra dani da kamar maron ma ko baba.
Yes, and I also understand that there's going to be like an advisor. They meet with their advisor first thing in the morning and even after school and other support staff that can help.
Absolutely.
Ene mane wan program inge enot raga ba garam jirin merane chibangiram kaidir ilo air perilo School of Innovation in Chuguli. Also, I was going to ask you what grade level are going to be in this school?
Students are going to start in the 8th grade. So you're going to be an 8th grader next year, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have interest in anything that we could talk about that has something to do with science or technology or maybe engineering or math? And if you think about that, that's a very broad area. I can find bits and pieces of that in almost any job that you want to be a part of. So do you know what you'd like to do when you get out of school right now?
I want to be a soldier when I grow up.
Okay, so armed forces, armed service, right?
Yes, sir.
Even in that line of work, I can find bits and pieces of anything STEM related. If you look at what today's Army, what today's soldiers look like, they're carrying more technology on their back than most of us have access to in a classroom. So we can find things, science, technology, engineering, and math, that will apply to almost any kind of job you want. And this is how we're going to do that. From the day one that you walk in, you're going to sit down with your advisor. They're going to help you decide what you'd really like to do after school. And then we're going to help put you in classes that are going to prepare you for that. That's going to be your elective classes. And then you're going to start each day with your advisor. They're going to help you lay out what you're going to do each day. And then they're going to give you some freedom to go work on that at your own pace. Your teachers are going to be around you all day long, looking over your shoulder, trying to help every minute. And then at the end of the day, you're going to follow up with that advisor again. And they're going to take a look and see if you got all of those goals done. And if not, they're going to help you get there. If you got those finished and then some others, they're going to help you get ready for the next day. And then they're going to communicate to your mom and dad every week about how you're doing.
Ngan chuno me pojan klai rali dak bojak or chidan kanan go nganan de wan malo iljum jangan jawan chugulin ne kepo ajri rain peren marong pello charbal go meraganan kamani chabro diyen tayor ganan kamane chugulin parano lale iluan pello chugulin kwalak tayo ganan chugulin lale awale wawin go me marong chipang rujgulin ikichen alban program gainan anot chon rujgulo ay ganan ben chon rutarina ago chugulin ne keboji alban tago me ejay guji ben chono me ene rutarina alban tool alban kata ko me guji rene keboji mlilongan rujgulin me e poyan klay rali evan magayan a rugi rain rene lukun ledale cherbal gwan ngeoran kachitak rene perjangan wagi Parano dengan jenem jemer, yoriana rega gerin ne kenono dengan jenem jemer kan wan malok gein tagin rujugurane jai buji mero manin kerja rujugulin merong magi kamane charbal geinan chepai buj pen magat ngan chon barwawin ngai chain mujana ka chep melal kan taw kamane lo peisiwan magi merong chono me enat tabra galap Charbal gain by ngeoran kajida kay marang rugagira repojang nganair ne jibangi iloan kamani kata kene chon lamana ga iba ene chun wa wena man boy all over ne kachim kanono ibandron rujugul rugagi ka parent chunin jugul alban ne jamman ngan rujugul ne jin boy eban ba jido dum jugul arane kaboje ngan iljum chagala jawan.
Okay, thank you, Tommy. We're going to be right back because our time is running out. We'll be back for the second segment. But I want to thank you, Joe Rollins, and our student also from John Selk from SMS. We'll be right back.
Mama babaro olebem kanana bene jolo jorenen walo ngana yuri roni yuri lo jugo lo yene go rejiri mugi yewi wawi na er marong tabar gej wuni yoin pe ren marong tabar gej lo yen rodo gein elanga yemu jama magut ngana bar jonium ya bar oram nam pakken ak elanga ya bar or melele go ru ta gen melele go lo registration card e ye nam kamman go ta kiya krudok jugulo lo yene magatada wawini e jangan ka jabaro ga ina mano ana yuri roni yir kana ke kum kanan ko ina man sabaro ngana yuri.
Okay, seperti balagdongan segmenin Ken Carlo, and I have several other questions, Mr. Rollins. I know we've heard so many very helpful and very good information in regards to the School of Innovation, but I would like to ask the question, who came up with the idea of having the School of Innovation, and why now? And you also mentioned earlier about waiver. Can you explain a little bit more about what you meant by that?
Absolutely, and that's a very big conversation to have. The idea of a School of Innovation, it's not brand new. It's a new concept to our area. It's been going on in areas of the country for several years now. Mm-hmm. Now, through our State Department, they've given us some flexibility to try some new and innovative ideas to try and really meet the needs of what our current students look like, mm-hmm. and what the career world looks like for them after graduation. So we've written and requested certain flexibilities, and they've been gracious enough to grant those and give us the opportunity to try this pilot school in this mm-hmm. area. It's the only school of this nature in this mm-hmm. region.
Yes.
And they've got enough confidence in the Springdale school system to do that the right way. Now, we've brought in community partnerships, we've brought in advisory councils to try and help us direct and guide where we decide to go with this. Mm-hmm. And they've given us a great level of support, and they're going to stay with us throughout the process. Mm-hmm. But what that does, it allows us to remove what's called a seat time waiver. It means that no longer do we have to stay a full school year or a full semester in a class to get credit for it. Now, it really turns on how long does it take you to show everybody that you know what's going on in the class. It's called a competency. Mm-hmm. And I'll certainly let you address that with the crowd.
Chon chugul me ilun kota kajan all chugul gain me ilo Springdale. Chugulin evan magayan jabin tapan elang advisor jan community elang roran chipang uni chugulin bain in chon chugul me na tawarak enodan and armajurin kar kachung ejaga and bodong melele bodong money ngan ejaga chugulin ban chon chugul me na golel maula brane rane jido ko baron enjoy gi awle melele ko me rane bere rane chedo ko me rolgun aur ngan rujuguro emechap ne lawanot classroomin rujuguren rej bagonaira rane bare mag ngan duliginum kachung kamane charwal ko eno train ilo charwal ko me raja gui kamani be ngan ta ko me rangan katak.
So if you had the flexibility to really work through maybe one or two classes a little more quickly and then take some time in the areas you needed to, that's the idea, okay? Are you pretty familiar with technology? Can you use a laptop?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you had that ability to take that home with you every day and use that as your books, as your computer, as your ability to communicate with teachers and other students, would you want to do something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you watched a YouTube video in the last month?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What if I told you that was an option for what some of your teacher time might look like? If you needed to take that lecture home at night, watch it a couple of times, watch the examples 2 or 3 times so that you really understood it. Would that help?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We had a few snow days in the last semester.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
About 13. If we had the ability to give students learning tools so that they didn't have to be 2 weeks behind in school. That's powerful. If we had parents who were right there with us, willing to help their children at home and communicate with teachers, that's powerful. And if we could do all of that in a career path where we knew that you either wanted to go to college and we could help you do that early, if you wanted to go directly into the world of work, or if you just wanted that high school diploma, we can do all those things at once. Now think about what the first year of college looks like. The first year of college is a wake-up call to a lot of people. It's a whole new level of maturity. But if we could take care of those first 2 years of college while you're still here with us, with teachers that you know and that know you, that's big. Those are all goals of what this School of Innovation is going to do. And on the college track, we're going to be able to offer a discounted tuition rate. Right now, our college classes are going to go through Northwest Community College, and it's looking like right now they're going to charge us about $49 per credit hour. Now, if we can get that for less, we're certainly going to. That's a discount over what even normal students pay right now. So that would mean you could have an associate's degree in college for a little less than $3,000. That's big. So those are all things that we're trying to offer to our students.
Ang kajong ugodi melelego mengai elun aidok ngade kajong kajiduen anida bun jibang ilo amron ugod melelego ilo karong jangan principal in kanono e kala ke technology o me rujugulin e bagi ngan moyumen eno laptop e jon tulo lugun laman aur kan ke yar par kanan ngan snow days nge ijuno ke chep rujugula chemarong tangal classroom emorong komani cherbal wan lo moyumen kajerbal laptop Yor wawin go me ramarong cibang rujgul igicien wawin ay ridongan bagcuan degree tubalama kap ngerej baru di lokla rumah ramarong kemane iloan rujgulin cepatangan kala ya ramarong egi rujgulin ilo train baru di jul gain ngan college ene yor discount wa ene rigla konen an ene radal jugul keneke cidian ko gain gain ene bagilo jul gain melugun awr ngan rujgur rain kan ke joni wawin ya kal recep bajuto boran kajarabal kameli jiga inara ramarong bardo boran kajarabal beyer lamra beyer ngan kamani jabal gain rej lukun idongan practice tagin rej katak ayana balyawan ani dang e orchid mulugana ko babailo
Como tami tamag lukun main point yung lugawin it kanan way din chala ka lukun me wan chugulin point ka bo jajiri rain nejir eno dange rej chino ye warken ka joni lokala jam rej di dogom chino prepare ka bo jer eno dange yor chuan college jin rej ba NY Northwest Arkansas Community College jo in menet eno padan repair in them wana eno gongan wana eno chugul ga eno jugun dela chet wana eno gorman wane wan School of Innovation in kana ga ajiri rain rane jala chino experience wa wena ne jagar peri lokal je ji bangir ruga gire recer bali iper rane par familiarize ir kan ta go reject pagilo ay retal legend high school chino or ne ga no dan par maron barone associates degree ay rilo ay peri lo chuguli.
Now I know that we're going to start running short on time, so I want to make sure that everybody hears this. We have quite a bit of information for you on our school district website, and that is at www.sdale.org/innovation. Now, on that website, you'll find the student application, you'll find information about the school, you'll find information about me. We have some videos there that are all translated into English, Spanish, Marshallese. I hope our parents will take a look at those. The application process is really simple. It's an online form that you'll fill out and send to me. At that point, I'll call you in with your family, and we'll really sit down and talk, have an interview kind of like this, about why you want to be a part of the School of Innovation and what we can do for you. So if I can direct parents to that website, there are a lot of frequently asked questions there, a lot of information for parents about how did this school get started, what do we intend to do for you and your family, and what resources do you need to make a good decision about if this is the right place for you.
Okay. Emangan nanagay na ligdadan melelegain igichin chugulin eno chuan principal ewan School of Innovation ekana ano pa kung ilangan website in Springdale School District www.springdaleschools School of Innovation. Kwane jarong jage elang video kwane kanan gagim. Jabrot kachido kome kana rami kachido kome rong baridongan website inim. Ene kali karam apply ngan chugulin kanne form in application form in. Chilugun tongane inne manager rene lale ilo processing one rain me processing im lale one ro rene marun pager. To add to that, you're only taking 200 students first.
That's correct.
So nga kwachip kanan ko kon rumit when apply kiya barik poko rubugi rujuguli me majer tabar timaptanin chongani rajai wuji.
Quickly, I always get a couple of questions that I want to address to everyone watching. Everybody wants to know about, can my child still participate in athletics, fine arts, things like that? The answer is absolutely they can. Other questions that I get, does my child have to have straight A's to be a part of this school? No, they don't. But they do need to have the ability to be a self-starter, to be responsible, to take care of the equipment, and to take care of their studies, and then just to be a partner with us in what we do at school. So I hope you will take a look at our website, and I hope you'll apply.
Okay. Man kachido kain me kair kijam kwala gui rai kachido rai gui gai lo aliven kila jagair cham ngo ko jala ko komeron ko man chuani chino yo mane ko komeron parelang lo chuguli nim partangai imelo gun bai ko bai gitami
man meno manin kene program ini memang bar kole ngakoni ciling lo kapul ke jenan rujulin program ini na bar jugulin ini kole yo ko rujulin komune jatalangan menjugul gene rujulin de cerwali pemi ilo menjugul ngal lala ta yo kona na gajru yo kanan ilo ani do belu jugulin.
Okay. And I think we're running out of time now. We really would have loved to sit over here and chat a little bit longer.
Well, maybe we can do this again.
Yes, we surely will. We'll invite you back so we can talk some more. But thank you for your time, Mr. Rollins.
Thank you.
And thank you, John Selk, one of the students, AB student from Sonora Middle School. Tami kobaremo. Lem partionalin yago nga naolip. Inchene parche balagdo. Wigin daw.